Hey everyone, it's Dusty Go-Go. Welcome back to my headcanon. Today's rumor has a little bit about BDSP and a lot about Pokemon Legends Arceus. This rumor details the new HISUIAN Pokemon that are going to be in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Get comfortable because we're going to get right into this. It actually looks like a lot of you are not subscribed. If you found this video, consider subscribing. This is the #1 place for Pokemon rumors, speculation, and celebration. How do we feel about lactose-free milk? This rumor begins by stating that October is when we're going to see more BDSP and Legends Arceus information. October's not too far off. There's leaves rustling around outside, but I have not ordered a pumpkin spice latte. They write that there's not many new changes that we've not already seen so far. They say that the BDSP trailer will be short and it's going to hint at a post-game Shaman event. This is something that I definitely want to see implemented into BDSP. BDSP needs to follow in the footsteps of Heart Gold, Soul Silver, as well as Oras. What those games did was allow us to explore the region, explore new areas of the region in order to capture legendaries that weren't available in the original game. So the original Sinnoh games had a lot of legendary and mythical Pokemon. The legendary Pokemon were available in the game, but the mythical Pokemon were locked away behind mystery events, timed events, events that you had to go to in real life. The best way for BDSP to implement mythical Pokemon would be to incorporate post-game content, create additional post-game events. This would include Shaman, Darkrai, Manaphy, and of course, Arceus. I really think that we're gonna see mythical Pokemon incorporated into post-game stories. Continuing on, there's gonna be a very long trailer for Pokemon Legends Arceus, and this is where we can get into the meat of this rumor. This post reads, Ride Pokemon are diverse. Rapidash, Staraptor, Skarmory, Mamoswine, Metagross, Wishcast, and Hippowdon are all used in means of locomotion like a train, as well as newly revealed HISUIAN Growlithe, HISUIAN Dunsparce, and HISUIAN Ladian evolution. Ooh, Ladian. Okay, it might get into this later, but there's a mystery Pokemon from the leaked images. It's a Pokemon that you're running the backup. It's got this like headpiece that looks like Grovyle or maybe Nuzleaf. Its body proportions do kind of resemble Ladian. This post might give us answers, but I'm thinking that that Ladian evolution is the ride Pokemon that you scale mountains with. Kind of interesting that it's a bug Pokemon that could fly. You know, it's interesting, they mention ride Pokemon and they give us this whole cast of Pokemon, but they don't mention Weirdeer, Basculegion, or even Braviary. However, they do mention HISUIAN Growlithe. I don't really know what to think about this. They left out information that was basically confirmed. Pyroneer is a somewhat goofy fire rock type that resembles a mix of a Saint Bernard wearing boots and a Foo Dog statue. It has a signature move called Scout, which prevents all damage directed towards Pioneer for a full turn, and then makes it so all attacks will deal super effective damage to the foes during the next turn. Is this the HISUIAN Growlithe evolution? We're not getting Arcanine. I was excited about HISUIAN Growlithe when it first came out, but the more I look at it, it doesn't even stand up to the traditional, the basic Cantonian Growlithe. And Arcanine is near perfect. I'm excited to see what a Pyroneer could look like, but moving on, we have a Dunsparce evolution. This is something that fans have been clamoring for my entire life. The Dunsparce evolution is a long, normal ghost type. Yes, normal ghost type. So it's a serpentine Pokemon gorging on its own tail. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. People in the Hisui region say its ring possesses the power to bring about the end of times. Its signature move, called Soul Spiral, is a special ghost type move with a 30% chance to flinch the target. I don't know where this person would be getting all of this attack data. I mean, playing the game, you'd be able to see that a move has 30 PP, maybe it does 50 attack points, but 30% chance to flinch the target. I don't think it tells you that. Can we talk about the design of this Pokemon? This is disgusting. So it's a snake and it's eating itself, and I think this is actually something that we have seen in parts of mythology throughout the world. It's the snake that eats itself. I'll give it a check for being normal ghost type. This is a type that I've personally wanted for a long time. The concept sounds disgusting. Oh, I'm kind of split on this. I mean, Dunsparce is cool. I wish it just evolved into Drampa. The next Pokemon is called Meteor Ranger. It's a super strong bug and fighting Pokemon. and it wanders around forests and rescues hurt Pokemon from danger. I like this lore. It is the only Pokemon that will allow players to climb cliffs and mountains. Okay, so this is Ladian. So Ladian evolves into Meteor Ranger. The way it's written, it's Meteor, like a meteor shower, and then Ranger. I guess the design and the concept inspiration for this is that Ladian, it looks like it's wearing a space helmet, right? Flying around, punching things. So it's bug fighting type. It loses the flying type, which is kind of weird. I'm looking forward to seeing this Pokemon. I mean, Ladian is one of the Pokemon that's been forgotten. It is kind of an old time favorite. Next, we have the starter evolutions. It's not the Kanto starters. It is the starter Pokemon in Pokemon Legends Arceus. We're talking Rowlet. We're talking Cyndaquil. And we're talking my boy Oshawa. The starter evolutions are completely different. So in this trailer, we're gonna see the middle evolutions for the starters, not the final forms. I was actually just talking about this in my other video about the starter evolutions on how we haven't seen the middle stage forms of these Pokemon. I see that as a hint that we are gonna get new middle stage evolutions for the starter Pokemon. Rowlet becomes a timid geisha with a fan of sakura flowers. It is now grass and fairy type. I like that. I really like that. I mean, its feathers also resemble leaves. All you have to do is turn it pink and white. That's a cute design. So that's what Rowlet evolves into. I already like that better than the Archer. I predict that Decidueye is gonna be the long-range archer. It can also still throw sharpened leaves. So maybe Rowlet remains as the long-distance fighter. And Cyndaquil, I predict, will be the mixed battle specialist. So it says Cyndaquil becomes a chubby weasel-like creature with an entirely black body. It actually says bod. Cyndaquil has a bod and a fire mohawk and a molten steel earring. Okay, this is playing on some sort of fashion. Got a necklace and rings. I don't like that. It is very pompous and it remains pure fire. I'm fine with the mohawk. Quilava did it first. Always had a fire mohawk. I'm really fine with that. I'm fine with it being chubby. But when you start giving Pokemon clothing, I know it's been done before. Leave your comments. I understand Pokemon have always had clothing, even in Generation 1, but I don't like that. Molten steel earrings? Molten steel earrings. That would suggest that Typhlosion is going to be fire steel type when it evolves. That's cool, actually. I mean, I don't like this design. I'm hoping this is truly the mid-stage awkward form where it gets rid of all the clothing and it does not become something like the Zigzagoon line, but if it becomes Fire Steel, that's very cool for Typhlosion. Let's take a look at Oshawa now. Oshawa's new evolution will keep the samurai theme. That's very good, but the features are much more sleek than Duat's. It also only holds a single elongated shell that resembles a spear and wears some kind of hat. It remains pure water. So again, these are really talking about the mid stage, not the final form. If we're gonna speculate, I personally like the idea of Oshawa becoming water fighting. So if Oshawat's fighting and Cyndaquil steel and Rowlet becomes fairy, that would give us a secondary type circle. I like that. That's nice and fitting. So it says that the shell would resemble a spear, but a spear can be sharp on the edges as well. So I do hope it's a shell sword rather than a spear. I mean, the spear would still work with close range combat, but I do prefer, we all want a samurai with a katana. That's what we want. I really hope Oshawa does evolve into something like that. But these give me hope. If this rumor is validated in any way, I mean, I think this is all good stuff. Nothing here is wholly offensive. If Cyndaquil becomes a little emo boy like Zigzagoon did, I think I'm gonna pick Oshawa. That might be the end of the debate. But all of these starter Pokemon would actually, this excites me. I actually would play with Rowlet. I like the idea of a new Rowlet evolution that's fairy type. And then to close all this out, it says that the next trailer for Pokemon Legends Arceus will reveal the Blue Basculin. Everyone has been speculating online. We didn't see what the Blue Basculin would be up to. So it says the Blue Basculin evolution is different from Basculegion. It is fat, it is awkward looking, it remains a bass, and it remains pure water type. If we look at the two different Basculins, it's based on the smallmouth and largemouth bass. They're both bass, essentially, but they've evolved a little bit differently. I like the idea of both of these Pokemon evolving differently, exaggerating their differences. So the red Basculin evolves into a Basculegion who has very aggressive and goal-oriented characteristics, right? It's trying to reach the top of the waterfall. And then this blue Basculin just enjoys life in the pond and it's not trying to climb up the waterfall. But remaining pure water is a little disappointing. You might as well give it a new type. I mean, water types pretty boring as is, and we have so many of them. There is a ton of cool stuff in this. Let me know what you think about these new starter concepts. I think a Fire Steel Typhlosion is way too cool. You guys are seriously the best. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck hunting.